Hi, my name is Deborah Henney. I'm a wife, author, mother, speaker. Today I'm going to release a prophetic word called Carving Out and Creating Places for Hearing My Voice. At least that's what the name I'll put to it. And I started to get this on September 25th of 2024. And it came pretty quickly, and I felt a pressing from the Lord that this was a now word. So I released it pretty much right away on social. And what I saw looked like a large profile of an older man, and then what looked like a cave, but it was bone white, and it was carved out of a rocky mountainside, and it had a beaver dam like looking structure over the top, and that looked like it was made of bones. So I was then prompted to look back at a word that had been coming back to my memory for a little while about a skeleton that God had given me in 2022 of November 2022. And I felt very heavily this sense of carving and creating places for hearing and opening the channels. And that was within that word that I had released previously. And those senses in particular were really highlighted now. And what I felt the Lord say was that he is carving out and creating spaces for hearing his voice. Where it has been said, it is dry and the water has not flowed for many years, I felt the Lord saying that he is opening the channels and breaking down the dams that have obstructed and blocked his river. The levees will be removed, deposits not made by him, but made by human designs and fleshly motivations. There is a hardness in the levees and a mixing of materials, but that these will be removed not one by one, but all together by his might and by his spirit. That there is a resistance of turgor due to swelling of the flesh, but what flesh has exalted, God, will humble. As the levees are removed, the dams will break forth, and great will be the outpouring, an outpouring that will go forth with a mighty force according to his word and his voice alone. This outpouring will be one of releasing the sound that he's placed in each one. For as each hides away in the secret places with me, he will place with them new songs, new cadences, and new utterances. He is even now preparing the channels for this great opening, for he will open the channels and ears during this time. And I felt the Lord continue to say that in this sound that he's bringing and placing in each one and releasing, in this sound is healing and deliverance, freedom from pain, freedom from bondage. In this sound is his wind, which creates and carries life. And this will usher in a season of life, of newness of life, of valuing newfound life. Through the season of barrenness and even in the dry places, he is even now seeding life. Call forth this life. And I felt like that was very heavily emphasized in the spirit, that as his people, he is asking us to call forth this life. Travail deeply to bring forth this life that he is seeding in this time. Do not let the barrenness or appearance of dry bones dampen or deter your faith. See as God sees. Hear his word. For even as he calls the dry bones to life and deserts to gardens. Do not let old ways and customary or comfortable ways keep you from breaking forth this movement of life that he is bringing into this time. Prepare, hide away, press in, and push deeper into his presence. Let him carve into you a secret place that will become a resonance chamber that will amplify his sound through you, a resonance chamber that will become a megaphone for his glory. Even as I was releasing this sense of travailing deeply, I just really feel like he is calling forth a season of intercession, of going deep in prayer and deep in intercession. And he's comparing this to a travail, which is, a birthing term, travailing into this new life, and that there's a new life movement, a new season of freedom, of healing and deliverance that he is bringing into this time. And I feel like this is a very broad sweeping move that he wants to bring into the earth. It isn't just like one place. And there isn't just like one minister, but he's placing in different people a unique sound that he wants to call forth and draw out and release, and it'll be bursting forth like a dam, gushing forth with life. It's going to be like a suddenly, that even though it looks like it's barren, that it's dry bones, that God has called forth the desert into a garden, and the barrenness, he's calling new life into new life. So again, he's talking about the flesh, and there's been like a swelling of the flesh, and I kind of saw it like almost like that levee on the side that would keep the water in one place, but he's removing that. And he talked earlier in the word about a mixing of materials, and it was almost like a mixing of truth and deception, religion, those kinds of things that he is removing, even though they're customary and comfortable, because they're not going to fit in with this gushing wave and movement that he's bringing forth. So, till next time.